Hi guys, Enda here from TrensSpotter. Up 442.50 today. Tough day, 2 losses, 1 win. Let's dive right in. So I was looking at Netflix this morning and I didn't try to get in, sorry. I was looking at that and this is all pre-market red, so I let it go and kind of sorry I did that. But look, huge move there on Netflix, like $4 move. So what happened was at 9:39, I jumped into Roku, and as I was saying in my previous videos, I want to get in like roughly 30 cent away from the EMA and no more than that if I can help it. So what happened here is I counted that at 37 and got in round about, I think I got in at '09 or something. But anyways, short position in here, and I was lucky. I set this to 50 cent. So when I do bigger stocks like Netflix and all that, my new one now is I'm going to do 75 cent for my target break even. So this was a 58 cent move. I think I got in slightly earlier than that because the broker is slightly different to this. But I got my 50 cent in here and stopped out. There was a $125 win on that. So the second one was here. So got out, stopped out of that, and I was like, okay. And so I got in here for a long position. So I never get in on red like falling knives. I never get in on that. So I got in here at 947, 131.20, which was down here. Okay, and so this basically never went in my favor, 30 cent. And what happened was down here, the low of this candle here, don't know why, there it is, was 89 cent, and I was just so bummed out by that. I couldn't believe it. So I waited for the next candle to open, and my goal was that if this if it opened up kind of and went higher, I would have stayed right in. So what happened was it opened here, and I was like, okay, I'm going to just stop at $1 for an arbitrary round number like down here. But it kind of went straight up, went straight back, and then it kind of came down here, and I saw it whipping around, and I saw a bit of strength in it. So when it got out, I got out at like 65 cent or so in there. I just stopped out here because I was like, that's a big gap in here as well. The distance between there and there was big. So I took a good loss on that. I took a 368 cent. I took a $340 loss on that. So normally I say, get back in, if you see it, get back in. But what I did instead was I was kind of bummed with Roku. I was like, okay, the movement's not happening. So just around the same time, where are we? In NVDA. So there was the first Roku, second Roku, and the third one was here. It happened literally around the same time. I took this short on NVIDIA because I just saw it set up beautifully. We were 3 red candles in here, and the short appeared at 9:56 here at 247.14 was my entry. Okay, so took a short position, 47.14, there it is, and sold half at 50 cent, not 75 cent, and there we go. I got it at 10:02 was my in here. I think I actually sold it 08 as well. So that netted me $657, and so I was basically down. I was down on the day and went from being down to being up on the day. So that puts me at 442.50, and that was pretty much it. So looking at other stocks, we have Beyond here, which was really kind of troublesome today. So you've Beyond that came in right here at 30. 31, 32, and so because that happened right there, there's no reason to get into it. And another short here, like these are small. The market was funny today. So again, count the distance, 25. You're like 85 cent away from that, so that's not really a good place to take a trade. But maybe here, 50 to 90, 45. You're kind of far away from the EMA. But even if you took a trade in here, you're still getting $1.19 out of it. So there's still money. Even if you don't follow my system, you'll get even more, I suppose. Still moves to be made in it. A little false breakout here, and then another short down here. But look at Beyond. It's really not. Okay, if you wait around, I suppose, after 11 o'clock, which I don't. But that's basically it, guys. I was kind of lucky to get out today with a profit. NVIDIA kind of pulled the cat out of the bag on Roku. Yeah, Roku was just messy today. I was lucky to get that first 50 cent in there and get out break even on that. Took a nice loss on that. Maybe I should have stayed, but it was literally a toss up between because both of them were coming in at roughly the same time. And I was looking at this kind of messing around here and, in here, and I just said, you know what, I'll try a different stock. But even if you did go in, there was a nice move, 156. There was a nice move on Roku. As always, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more info, and if you require a trial of TrensSpotter, click the link in the description. Talk to you in the next one.